I'm gonna get right to the point. I was targeted in Walmart tonight by the same gentleman, that so-called white man, that I was talking with a brother. Well, I don't. He was a brother. He is a brother, but he sold out to white supremacy. I mean, to the so-called white. He sold out to his white slave master. I should say it like that. When it comes down to this, he is what I would deem as a undercover sellout Uncle Tom. Which means there are different types of Uncle Tom. You got the Uncle Tom that will talk big and bad about the so-called white man and know and understand everything he do, and will understand and will collab with you, and you'll be thinking that's your brother. But when it actually boils down to it, they in front of the so-called white man, and you put in on the forefront, they gonna side with the enemy because they want to save their money and their job. This is the type of brother that I encountered. But beside the case, I was had just paid for my stuff in Walmart. I never took it out the bag yet. Right? Here is where the item that he targeted me with, I'm gonna show it to you. The so-called white man. Because I was paying for my stuff separate. Okay, y'all know what that is. 50 lens wipes. That's what the thing you use to wipe glasses out, or whatever you want to wipe, whether your glasses, your computers, your tablets, or whatever. So I got these. So he was somewhere watching. Now I was at the self checkout register. Now I got outside as I was putting my stuff in the buggy or whatever. This so-called white, because he targeted another black girl, and then oh no. One thing about white people, they lie. They definitely lie. They are liars and deceivers. And I called myself. I was trying to take up a so-called black woman. She didn't know I was doing it because he done me the same way he did her. But I challenged him a little bit. But and with their merchandise in their hand, they feel like they own you. That's why we call them the daughter, the men of the slave, the slave masters. The so-called white man is the slave masters. The white women, too, they are the sons and daughters of the slave master, the so-called white man. They are all they're slave masters. All they do is target our people. Oh no, I'm not targeting. Yes, that's a target. Anytime you walk up to somebody, walking up to a man of color like myself, and you want to see if I done paid you, you asking me to show you a receipt out the door, like you some kind of fucking criminal. And that's when he went to bringing God up and say, God bless you. I said, well, God curse you. I told him I want my God to curse you. I did. I said, well, fuck you. When I got up out of there, I said, well, I hope you get a big curse from the Most High. That's what I want from you. Because you ain't got no God. That's what I was trying to let I said that. Because you ain't got no God. But he targeted me with this. So I had several receipts because I was trying to separate my stuff. Because, trying to watch what you spend and all that type of stuff. So he probably was somewhere. He got it on his phone, probably. They probably on their phone and they can see everything and everybody. They can see what's going on. Them devils be watching you when you think they ain't. They just go around and they just targeted us. But you never see them target their own people like this. No, they're not gonna target their own people. That we all know the answer to that. It's gonna be mainly us, because we are the biggest target to them. And in your mind, yeah. But anyway, this was it. Yeah. Came up to me and proceeded to do that. And I was looking at it when he coming out. I'm like, wait, hold. What the fuck is going? You know how you be froze when a so-called white man walk up to you? And I was the same one. He knew I was the same one that challenged him on the black woman, so-called black woman, because he told you didn't have the ground meat paid for. So she had to go back and pay for the ground because she unaware that she walked out and didn't do that. So the so-called white man, they just targeted our people because there's nothing good about walking up to you and saying what you got in your bag, or what you got, or what you so and so, and you wonder why we speak this way about so-called white people. That's why I hope and pray that they get that they get death, and I pray and hope that they get everything that's coming to them. I'm praying, and I'm praying that some of them black so-called police officers, they can wake up and become conscious. And the next time they beat another so-called black person, they on the police force, I'm gonna pray that them so-called black men stand up and beat the shit out of them white folks. That's what I'm praying for. And I don't blame them pit bulls for mauling them, the so-called white men. That's what they need. He had to take his gun. I watched that video. That pit, if it wasn't for that gun, that pit would have killed him. Everything in nature, of course, they'll try to attack any one of us or whatever. But those animals aim more so at them. You see what I'm saying? They just, like I said, I was targeted in Walmart tonight. Yep, I sure was. But I gave his ass a challenge because I wasn't gonna let him get away that easy. I'm like, oh, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. Fuck you, damn devil. You ain't got no God. They gonna have either God bless you, motherfucker. You ain't got no God coming at the fucking with me. He got mad, and what it is, I tried to stand up for that black woman that he was fucking with. So he decided he'd come up and try to challenge me on some shit. And he did that on purpose. Yeah, he did it on purpose. I told him that. I said, yeah, you're doing this on purpose. Yes, you. Oh, no, I'm not. Yes, she is. And he tried to lie to them other two so-called black men. I said, yes, she is. You motherfucking liar. It ain't no so-called white person is to be truthful. That's why I don't talk to nobody. I really don't, because you can't really trust your own people because they done sold out to the so-called white man. That's why I stay to myself. And I just do, you know what I'm saying? I just stay to myself. You better off like that because you don't know who you talking to nowadays. Come fucking with me like that. You see what I'm saying? That bastard got mad because he got targeted. I mean, I challenged him on when he was telling that black woman what he told her. So he came up to me trying to challenge me and then gonna try to manipulate it and use, first of all, bringing God. First of all, you white demonic motherfucking devil, you ain't got no God. You ain't got no nerve to be. As a matter of fact, it ain't nowhere the so-called white man gonna work with. His ass ain't gonna be stealing. That's all they do is been doing is rape, rob, and murder, and stealing from every damn body. You damn devil, you. I hope he run by chance. I hope he run across the video where you can see. Them damn devils will come on and try to flag your shit. They'll do it. I don't put nothing past the so-called white man. And it's my God bless you. God bless you. Like, what the fuck? Just throwing a word out there. It ain't for you. The Bible ain't for you. So I don't know why they walk around talking about God bless who and who. all of the, they ain't got no reason for trying to take God's holy covenant in their mouth, according to Psalm 49:16. Taking their covenant God's holy covenant in their mouth. Don't walk up to us, but you never see them walk up to a bunch of so-called white people and ask them what they got in their bag. You don't see them doing that. It's mostly we are the biggest target. Now, I will say they probably do, but we are the biggest target. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people, we are the main biggest target on this planet. Yes. The so-called white man does not have love. No. I don't want them loving me. I don't even shake their hand. I really don't even shake their hand. White woman, child, none of them. They put their hand out to my shake your hand. No, I don't shake hands with the hand. I don't. You ain't welcome nowhere in my facility. No. I don't waste no time even trying to even talk to them damn stuff. Leave me the fuck alone. That's all. Motherfuckers ain't nothing but the damn devil. Trying you. But you tried the right one. Because I child, when I walked off, I said, well, I hope you get cursed. You gonna get cursed and fuck with him. And mine's is a fuck you. You tell my God bless you, and mine's is a fuck you. My God bless you, and I'm gonna say the devil curse you, and God put destruction upon you. Fuck you, and get ready for destruction. That's what I'm gonna tell you, as a so-called white man. Now, so-called white people, they can't take when you tell them stuff. But when they killed George Floyd, what did we do? What did our people do? Forgave the motherfuckers. What did the people do when Billy Root went into a black church and shot and killed 9 black people in cold blood? What did the so-called black woman do? Say, we forgive you. This other man, go back and watch this video from 2014. The video is 10 years old. And they had this young dude at the time. He took and killed this man's son. And go watch and see how emotional that man, how mad that man, and I don't blame that black man. He said, my son was trying to get away from you, and now the people in the damn so-called courtrooms is talking about a mental, he need to be evaluated in a mental, and that's when that black man went out. Wait a minute, he don't need to be in no prison. I mean, he don't need no mental hospital. He need to go to prison for what he has done and all that type of stuff. That the man was black, was white. You see what I'm saying? But that's in the Bible. And Isaiah 59 in verse 15. What did he say? Justice stand. I think I might have it wrong. Justice stands afar off, for truth is fallen. Let's get that. And I'm gonna wash these few little dishes in. And I'm gonna read Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. But I'm gonna read the one I just quoted first. Isaiah 59, justice stands afar off, for truth is fallen in the streets, King James. Okay, I was almost right. I said Isaiah 59, 15, I think, but it's Isaiah 59, 14. Okay, let's read. No, this is the New International Version. I don't like reading. I like to read it in King James. The Bible says, Isaiah 59:14, and judgment is turned away backwards, and justice stands afar off. But truth is fallen in the streets, and equity cannot enter. Justice stand that's biblical. That was prophesied that it would happen. Our people, if they heard our people kill our people, do whatever they want, they're not gonna get no justice for it. We don't get justice for it. It's what I was trying to say. We're not going to get no justice for nothing like whatever. So what that so-called black man went through 10 years ago, 2014, in that video, and he said, my son was trying to get away from you and you killed him. My son is dead. And they, instead of them escorting the man, the killer, out of the damn serial killer, the so-called white boy out of there, they escorted the man out of there that was emotional about the son, didn't have no kind of empathy, no kind of compassion for that man. All right. Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5, King James Version. Zechariah 11 and 5. This is it. Look what it says. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. The so-called white man, and when they slayed, they killed George Floyd, right? Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. That's right. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. The so-called white man, when they shoot you and kill you and do all this shit, they don't get no, they ain't gonna hold themselves guilty. They don't hold themselves accountable. And they don't feel guilt. They not, which means they're not gonna feel no goddamn remorse because it's not in their spirit to feel sorry for you. That's why they can kill you and think nothing of it. You wonder why we call this man the damn devil about speech of it. All right. Mm-hmm. I was targeted in Walmart tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and see if I can change that. I was targeted in, okay, I forgot to put the in. So let me go back and put the in. All right. I had to go in there and change that in the middle right there. See right there in the middle? I was targeted in Walmart tonight. Yeah, I had to go back. I didn't realize I hadn't put the in there. But let's stop this here and I'm gonna start up another one on my regular other channel. But yeah, man. Yeah. I was targeted in Walmart tonight. That's the video title.